Look, I want to double your money, so I'm going to tell you what I did to double my money early on. These are the habits that I probably started implementing 17, 18, 19, that if you're young, you do this now, I promise you, you're going to easily be doubling your net worth. Let's hop into it. Number one, take on more risk. Look, scared money don't make money, bro. Like that is so true. What that means is that I don't want you to be so paranoid about your money. In other words, if you've saved up, let's say $1,000, don't be afraid to invest $10 or $100 or whatever it is that you're going to invest into a side hustle or into buying and flipping something. Whatever it is that you want to invest into to grow, or maybe it's a course, or maybe it's some sort of photography course so you can become a better photographer. There's so many ways that you can invest in yourself, in your business, and your career, and your school to make that money that you're putting into yourself double easily. And the problem is that most guys don't do this because you're scared of losing that cash. What you got to understand is that there is an excess of cash out there. It is crazy that the more cash you make, the more you realize like, yo, there is a lot of money out here to be made, and the 100 that I have in my bank account, I can easily duplicate, triple it, or 10x it if I really wanted to. Which rolls us on to number two. Understand your age. See, the younger you are, the more risks you should be taking just because you have time on your side. Bro, I'm 27 right now, and I'm still taking risky gambles because I'm young. Like, if I screw up now, which, by the way, chances of me screwing up are very, very high, I can easily recuperate again because, God willing, I still have another 60 years of my life. That means is that you got to take advantage of your age. The younger you are, the riskier your gambles, and the more you should be investing because, see, time is your best friend. Time helps you compound that interest, compound that effort. So what that means is, like, let's say your investment is stocks, right? The younger you start investing in stocks today, the more that interest can compound so you can generate more. So by the time you're 30, 40, 50, you've generated so much compound interest just because time was on your side versus the dude that started at 25, 6 years later. Those 6 years will make a huge difference in the next 30 years. Which takes us on to number three. I want you to create, not only consume. I always make this reference to drug lords because drug lords always talk about, by the way, don't use drug lords as your mentors. I'm just saying that they always say that they never consume their own product, right? You want to take that mentality. In other words, most people are consumers, right? We just live in a world of consumption. All we do all day is consume Netflix, consume YouTube, consume products, buy products on Amazon. We consume food, we use Uber. We just consume. We never stop and think, yo, what would happen if I create? And the interesting part is that we as humans, we are highly, highly creative beings. On top of that, we're super resilient at problem solving. When you pause and think, yo, what if I started creating versus consuming? I'm not telling you to stop consuming, but I'm telling you to start creating more. You're going to notice your income double, triple, quadruple, not overnight, but over time, right? Because what ends up happening is that now you're creating something for somebody else to consume. And anytime somebody's consuming, they are paying you something in return. And that's when the switch goes off. That's when that business side goes off. You're starting to think, man, what product can I offer to help people's lives? What video, what content can I produce to help people's lives? And all of a sudden, you go from being a consumer to a creator. Number four, don't hate money. Look, for whatever reason, we've grown up to hate money, to see it as the great evil. Bro, go on TikTok, go anywhere. You'll just see people, bashing rich people like, oh my God, why do you have so much money? Oh, why do you need all this money? You see money as an evil thing. Or even worse, you're seen as an evil person or greedy person just because you want more of it. I'm telling you, there is an excess of cash out there, and those that want it and want to go for it can have it. And the point is that if you see money as evil your entire life, as this big bad monster, you're never going to be able to generate it because you're always seeing it as the enemy. Instead, I want you to have healthy talks about money. I want you to have a healthy relationship with money. Not obsessive, right? I don't want you to be obsessed with money, but a healthy. You need to understand it, how to generate it, how to save it, how to multiply it, how to invest it. You need to understand how money works, which honestly was probably the only benefit I got from my college degree. I got a finance degree that at least it showed me, it helped me understand, first of all, what money is made up in our heads. On top of that, the idea of how to create it, how to generate it, how it works, how it moves through the economy. That's stuff that you should and want to know to understand, because the more you understand it, the more you'll understand how you can funnel it to you. And finally, number 5, I want you to check your money daily. What that means is I want you to go into all your investments, your crypto, your stocks. I want you to check where they're at. Not to make moves, but to know where the money's at. I want you to check your business accounts. I want you to check your personal accounts daily. Make it a habit. See, too many people treat money like that weight scale in their bathroom, where they won't stand on that weight scale because they know the truth. They know they're overweight. They don't want to see the truth, so they just ignore it. They do that with money. See, you know your bank accounts are at zero. You know your credit cards are maxed. You don't want to see it, so you ignore it. I'd rather you not ignore it and face the problem head on. I want you to see that problem and then think, crap, I'm screwed. I only have 20 bucks in my account. Now what do I gotta do? Like I said, you will be surprised at how resilient you are at problem solving and helping yourself get out of tight situations when you put yourself in those situations. So I need you to see where you're at. It's similar to weight gain. When you step on that scale and see the reality that you've gained 30 pounds, now you're like, crap, now what? And you know what's next, right? You gotta get to work. You gotta put in that effort. You gotta sweat that off. Same thing happens with your money. And that's basically it for this week's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to drop us a like down below. Also, boys, don't forget to share this video so we can help out other brothers out to double their income. That's it for me today. See you next time.